Thanks for watching this Bridgewater Now update. I'm John Locke. The annual town election is quickly approaching, which means a big decision is coming up for residents here in town. You've most likely heard about the impending vote on funding Bridgewater's portion of the BP project. We'll get to that in a minute, but there are a few other items for folks to vote on. On the town council, 3 seats are up for election, and there are 3 people running unopposed, including Mark Lindy for District 2. This is the second election under the new realignment, so residents in precincts 5, 6, and 8 can vote on the District 2 council seat, and for more information on which precinct you are in, visit the link at the bottom of the screen. Now, unlike that seat, the entire town can vote for the 2 councilor at-large seats, which are uncontested. Incumbent Susan Robinson is seeking re-election, and Paul Murphy Jr. is running for the seat that was held by Bill Wood. Shifting our attention to the B-R School Committee, and residents in both Bridgewater and Rainham will be able to cast a vote for each community. In Bridgewater, it's a one-person campaign with Cleone Mainville running for a 3-year term, while in Rainham we actually have a contested race. Eric Hicola and Jessica Davenport are running for one Rainham seat. Again, residents in both towns can vote for both seats. Library trustees have 3 people running for 3 seats, including 2 new names, Nancy Donnelly and Joan Carson. Let's get back to that BP question, and this is something that residents already voted on last year and approved by a large margin. So now the question is, how will Bridgewater residents fund their share of the new vocational school building? There are 2 options, either a debt exclusion, which would raise property taxes, or voting no, and the money would instead come from the annual budget, potentially causing deep cuts to town departments. You can get much more information in a video with Town Manager Michael Dutton and Councilors Bill Wood and Brad McKinnon on our Facebook page, and BR School Committee member Tim Fitzgibbons was on the latest episode of Bridgewater Republican Forum, and that is available on our website, btvaccess.com. In sports, the BR baseball team is becoming a problem for opposing teams here in the state, and the latest example was seen on BTV as the Trojans took on Brockton at Campanelli Stadium. BR has won each of their first 4 games by 10 or more runs, including Monday as they took down the Boxers with a 15-3 final. It was a very sunny day, and the Boxers outfielders illustrated that as we take you to the top of the 4th when Luke Berry sends one to left, but the left fielder for Brockton mistimed the dive and it went by, scoring a couple runs, but Berry would be out trying to stretch it out to a triple. Again, BR wins this one with ease in the Dust Bowl known as Campanelli Stadium, and next up is a top 20 foe on Wednesday against Lincoln Sudbury, that game taking place at the Regional, and you can watch this game against the Boxers on BTV or online at btvaccess.com. This past weekend, the BSU cheerleading team went down to Daytona, Florida, and they returned home as 7-time national champions. They won the NCAA Intermediate Small Co-Ed Division III National Championship and had a school record score of 97.9, which was something they wanted to achieve if you saw our story on them last week on social media. The team posted on Facebook shortly after that victory, quote, "This season has been amazing from summer practice to NCAA camp, football games, basketball games, a wrestling meet, midnight madness, and everything in between. These Bears have worked so hard for this moment. This is what family looks like. To our coaches, we cannot thank you enough for the hours you have dedicated to this program. To our families and friends, thank you for the endless support." And the post goes on to read, "Welcome to Flap City, population 7 rings." Again, this is their 7th title since 2011, and if you haven't seen the story that we did on them last week yet, you can still see that on our Facebook and YouTube page. Just search BTV Access Corporation. Taking a look outside of our studio where we've had temperatures ranging from 50 to 85 over the past couple of weeks, but it is still spring on the calendar. So maybe you have thoughts of spring cleaning. Maybe not, but there are still some benefits to it for the environment and your mental health.
Spring cleaning can be beneficial for a number of different reasons. In general, cleaning can restore a sense of control. So when things are feeling out of control, people often like to take control in ways that they can, like taking control of their environment. It can also be beneficial because a lot of people find clutter distracting. So engaging in some spring cleaning can help you kind of refocus on your other goals.
Doctors say that the spring sunshine can boost our energy, making it a great time to tackle cleaning or other projects put off in the winter. Checking items off a to-do list can provide a sense of accomplishment and mark a fresh start for a new season. It is suggested that people make a reasonable timeline so work can be done at a comfortable pace, and don't be afraid to ask for help if needed. Now, if you do decide to take on spring cleaning, make sure it's because you want to.
When you're taking this on, do it for you. Don't necessarily do it to meet other people's expectations. So if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed about it, ask yourself, is this what I want to do? Is this the right time for me to do it? So I think spring is a great time, but if it's not the right time for you, don't feel pressure. Just do what you want to the level that you feel good about.
Thank you for watching this Bridgewater Now update. I'm John Locke.